This tutorial is going to show you how to create a colour swatch using photographs in Illustrator, a little bit like these ones that we've got up on the screen at the moment. So the first thing that you need to do is open up Illustrator and then open up your image in Illustrator. So I've got this little picture of a house that I'm going to use for mine. And once you've got that open, all you need to do is go into Object and create Object Mosaic. And then you get a few different options up on here. You can copy mine if you like, and then just click OK. So you see all of these grids and little boxes and little bits of colour. They are just on top of your image, so you can just drag them to one side, and then you can see your image and the little colour switches as well. At the moment these are all grouped together, so you're just going to need to ungroup them. So if you go into Object and Ungroup, and then if you click off and then back on, you can see we'll be able to click onto these individually. It's up to you how many different colours you want to put in your colour swatches. I normally tend to do between sort of 4 and 6, so I'm just going to select 4 or 6 different colours that go with this little picture of mine, so I'm going to go for a sandy one. So you just select each one, copy it and paste it. That's just in case you sort of change your mind and want to go for a slightly different one later on. Okay, so then once you've got your colours at the bottom, what I like to do is just get rid of these. So if you just drag around them to select them all and just delete them out of the way. And then I like to select the swatches along the bottom, so you just hold down Shift and click along, and then hold down Shift again and just drag them over. So you can see they're getting a little bit bigger, and I just want to drag them to the end of the image so that they can just sit nicely underneath it. And if I just drag my image up, then I've got those swatches just sitting quite nicely underneath them. So I've got a little quick snapshot and the colours along the bottom. The next thing you can do if you're wanting to do some more like graphic stuff with the colour palette that you're making is actually set it as like a colour palette on Illustrator. So if you just open up your swatches, so you go into Windows and Swatches, and you just get this thing here. If you have got any colours in here, you can just trash them quickly. Mine's all clear at the moment anyway. So if you just then select the colour that you're working on, click on this little new bit here. I'm just going to name mine 1 to 5 and click OK, then you'll see the colour come up here. So you just do that for each of the colours. So they're all up in there. So then you just want to look at your different options here, and you can save the swatch library. So I'm just going to call it Little House, because then I'll be able to remember it, and I'll save it into my swatches. And then whenever I go into Illustrator again, if I want to pull up that swatches, you can do Open Swatch Library, and you'll see the little user-defined ones, and here's the little ones that I've made myself. So that's the little colourful buildings one that I had open at the beginning of the tutorial, and here's my little house one. So it's just a really quick way of being able to grab those colours and use them again. Yeah, but that's it. That's how easy it is to make a colour swatch palette in Illustrator.